When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up, doing about 50, 11 sex. Ignoring your text like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow. Maybe cause I'm mellow. And I got so much style. It's probably cause I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took a L from Mrs. Winters. But I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote packed light starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Laid my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. To make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
Thought about a rollie, but figured that I didn't need it. Dressing like that Thursday in November, know that they'll remember style. Boil it, then let it simmer down. We between the breeze and twisted singlese. No more ride the rings of memories. We rocking the intricacies of my logic. No hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a cauldron for mixing soul in a soup. So many fish bowl can't cope. You cracking jokes about the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, these burning the wick at both ends. Fade to black, I'm ghosting in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be each
to make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Take your time, don't you?
I know and I know, but you heard what you heard, so you poked your head in, got suspicious, confirmed, been on my feet for miles, so my soul got some burn. Still is how you feel I'm up. If you me down, then you don't get the turn. Yeah, famous last words, nothing sacred no more. Either take what you want or you make what you earn. If I do, I promise I'll pray for you first, like ooh. If you love me, grease my scalp with this like ooh.
And now, fans, the presentation of the award ceremony. Nikhil Alexander Walker. Lowry Martinez. Kyron Lewis Jr. Keon Johnson. Jalen Johnson. Jared Allen.
It's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Jeffries in at the center position. And for the Thunder, we've got R.J. Barrett. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jarrett Allen, and it's Johnson in at the power forward position. Nothing more exciting than opening day in the NBA. Grant, how pumped are these players right now?
Oh, they are so pumped indeed. I mean, look, the offseason can be a long one, but every player loves when the games really start to count.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it, and they'll keep possession. It's stolen by Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jeffries. Back to Murray. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And they'll get another chance. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander gets the 3 to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Murray. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Buries it from 3.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's Longley. The rebound by Allen. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 7.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And it's Longley missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
For 3, Bridges. Second shot opportunity, and he takes it up and lays it in.
So he'll wear you down or the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And the Thunder call time here. So both teams changing it up here. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. 4th, the Thunder. Number 5, the Nuggets.
A stat every team wants to excel in, 3-point shooting. Both of these teams were fantastic from deep last season.
Lewis can't get it to go.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. To the inside. Outside Barrett. This one for 3. The Thunder with another miss. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Here's Doherty. And too long on the shot. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Allen, to the paint. Here's Barrett. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Barrett's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Pass to Longley. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. 4th in fewest turnovers per game. 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And last year, they were top 10 in the league in scoring. This team executed well on the offensive end.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Trent, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morris comes in for Murray. Here's Jeffries. Misses in close. Here's Lewis.
Denver foul. That's his second personal foul. 13 foul.
And he drops the first.
For your Thunder, Kyler Lewis Jr.
Good on both.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
Pass to Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Barrett. Launches it. Offensive rebound. West. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Trent's shot is off.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 6. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. 6-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Fires in the triple.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
The Thunder shooting just 38% for this game so far. And for the Nuggets, Mikal Bridges is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Jeremy Grant.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Pass to Graham. The shot won't fall, so the Thunder will take it the other way. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, we know this about Jamal Murray. He is not shy of letting that thing go. He said, quote, anyone that knows me knows this. I'm going to take the last shot. I've always believed that, envisioned that, dreamed that, and practiced that. And I'm going to make it. Guys, there's no denying that confidence.
Well, it serves him well, right, Allie? Thanks for that. So it's Denver now. The Thunder making their last shot.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Morris. Trent on the wing. All right, I know you follow the college game closely, Clark. What do you think about the one-and-done rule?
You know, B.A., when it first came into existence in 2006,
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
I was on board with it because I thought that some college would be better than no college for most players. Now that we've had it for a decade and a half, I'm of the mindset kids should be allowed to pursue a professional pathway without going to college. There shouldn't be any mandatory, arbitrary number, 19 years old and 1 year removed from college. For those few that would like to go pro right out of high school, then it's incumbent upon the NBA as to whether or not they're going to draft.
First one falls. A different look for Denver. Jeffries comes in for Grant, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Morris. The Nuggets trail. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Second chance shot. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And again, another missed shot.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Denver ball.
And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. Jared Allen on top.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
1:50 left in the first half of this game. Here's Longley. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Murray. Following the bucket by the Thunder, Jeffries. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass to this point, guys. A bunch of putbacks for them.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. And stolen by Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Allen to the middle. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
Here's Lewis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Doherty from the high post. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Lewis, down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
They get the rebound. A nice shot by Jeffries.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Oh, had a nice open look right there. Barrett's got his third bucket of the night.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That's short off the rim. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Murray from outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Oklahoma City. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They played with terrific intensity so far, going right at the defense and winning themselves trips to the line. All those 3 points they really add up fast. That's how they built up this lead.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out, hustling, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
We've got Jared Allen, R.J. Barrett out there with Johnson. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Johnson in at shooting guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love saying that.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Longley, and that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Johnson finds Johnson. It's Barrett on the wing. Lets it fly. That one off the back iron and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Longley, that's good. 14 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Markkanen's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Walker comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Morris outside. Here he goes. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
put in some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
In for the Nuggets.
Grant, right side. On the mark with the 15-footer. Grant's got his first bucket in this one.
Overall, their shot selection has been much better here in the second half. We'll see if the rest of their game follows suit.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Grant's gotten his second bucket.
Man, I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
Now here's Morris. He's got 5. The rebound by Markkanen.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
To the middle. The kick out to Johnson. Out to the right wing. From 6 feet away. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they clinched the #1 spot for assists. No team played as unselfishly as these guys, always sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. Lewis is checked in for Oklahoma City. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And that one misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Markkanen, it's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Denver has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Out to the right wing. Here's Doherty. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 6 points for him.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Here's Lewis. Here's Markkanen. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Markkanen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him. Allen, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alexander Walker. And so he makes both from the line. 36 seconds left in the third. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. 32 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
Murray drives in for the lead. And they get it back. This for the tie. Here's Doherty. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Thunder up 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's listen to head coach Michael Malone review the game plan with his guys.
Raising a shot, no hesitation, we're back. They're trying to come every time, all right?
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nuggets. And that one good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Caldwell Pope.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't get that one. And Denver the other way now. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Going all the way to the rack. That shot is good, Lewis. And the Thunder lead by 4. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Murray. And again, Denver no good.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
For Denver, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Doherty. No good. A bit long that time.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. 3, Barrett. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Johnson, he's checked in for Lewis. Bridges, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion." Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there it is for him.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Murray into the lane. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Back to Allen. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Johnson against Murray. And again, it's Denver converting.
Cannot let Murray get comfortable with that jump shot, guys. I mean, his stroke is as pure as it gets.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Here's Longley. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's Bridges. And again, Denver no good. The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Johnson. From deep. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop rejected by Allen.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Thunder.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Now here's Johnson. No good from outside. Here's Caldwell Pope. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here are the Thunder now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Pass to Johnson. Here's Allen. Back to Johnson. Launches a 3. Outside Murray. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
can solve it. I can be your all, ain't no problem, baby. You can be more, but you're heartless, darling. Oh, but I've already solved it. Say what you really mean, take it softer. I looked you in your eyes, it was over. 'Cause when I really needed you
Sports. It's in the game.
We attacking, better sit back and watch a run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking, big win. So I'm back with my brother and together. Down, ready, sit, don't get too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone through a deep for me. This ain't come from the league, I got money, take care of mans. Ride to the wheels, don't crash. And I hit whoever long as we get past. Take it back to pay touchdown. Whoever thought I have a buzz down. Still sticking to the script, going deep. Still trying to take care of my people. Football ain't all I know, that was all I chose. Back to the road for me. If I'm for bad, doggy, how we gon' need that step? Just let a young know that step. I never knew my broke down. Ready, sit here, don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone down. Ready, sit here, don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone.
Never had no money. I've been out here trying to give me away. Ain't nobody helping, I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time, nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you say it, man, I ball.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, in Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Burrow on play action, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play here for Dallas.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward, only for about a couple there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
He will find his man Chase complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. They go back to the ground now with Barkley, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
2nd down and goal. Burrow flush to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Ross St. Brown there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There. He'll get a couple up to the 44. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman. 56 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. This is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
A handoff to Barkley. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
taking it right down Broadway. The the 20. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play here for Dallas.
Well, Bart, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Big 13.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. These two teams all tied after one. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Burrow looking to pass. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Joe Burrow with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Bass on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Joe Burrow who took it himself for the touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, he'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Burrow going for it on 4th. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Mahomes firing complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit.
Touchdown! Mecole Hardman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Joe Burrow trots out again with the rest of his offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb, 31 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. In one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Taken at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Chris Jones on the stop. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, good to get another season underway. We'll get back to you guys for the second half of the season opener. But first, let's take a look at what's still to come here in the opening weekend of the NFL season. One of the best of the early games, we'll highlight it there. The Giants in for a stern test at home at MetLife Stadium as they'll square off with the New Orleans Saints. The 4 o'clock games have some intrigue as well, especially up in Buffalo, where it'll be the Bills taking on the Washington football team. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 23. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Now Burrow on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Here's Burrow. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now it's Burrow. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Mahomes now on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. To throw on 2nd and 6. Burrow. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And a solid run down inside the 30.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. I don't want to take that course.
Now he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On target over the middle to Hill. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before you get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Hands it off out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Down to the 25. The tackle by Cole Holcomb. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He's got the first down inside the 10. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Butker now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So now the Cowboys down by 7. And time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Burrow going to keep it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Kansas City, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Miami next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
But I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Yeah. What's up? Eat 'em up, yo. Yeah, I was on a little diet. Eat 'em up. For the summer. Even if they don't want it, we gonna give it to 'em. Eat 'em up. If I don't do nothing, I serve. Really, I'm super absurd. Got 'em all dead like birds. Leave 'em speechless, no words. Leave 'em speechless, no. Coming in first and third. Tight fit, show 'em my. Lights, camera, action like verbs. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture. Heels hurt, I got blisters. Touchdown, make me richer. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Yeah. What's up? Eat 'em up, yo. Yeah, I was on a little diet. Eat 'em up. For the summer. Even if they don't want it, we gonna give it to 'em. Eat 'em up. I could do it better than he can. Really like that, no pretend. Had to get him back just to revenge. I'ma go to Paris for the weekend. I'ma go with for the weekend. Sports mode, cause I be speeding. No safety, I'm bleeding. I can never fumble, I defend. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture. Heels hurt, I got blisters. Touchdown, make me richer. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Yeah, what's up? Eat 'em up, yo. Yeah, I was a little tired. Had to get ready for the summer. Even if they don't want it, we gon' give it to 'em. Eat 'em up.
Friday night here, all of the shows. Flat rich kid got all of the clothes. People like you get all of the no.
I love Flippy Wet.
I can't see it, dang if it ain't guap. I can't see it, dang if it ain't guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. Leave me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Helicopter, Mars, we pull up. We'll stay the artist soul into the. Never them, you ain't that. I'm him, you get zapped if it's static. That vet, it go fume. I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit. Come here, I just seen some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, dang if it ain't guap. I can't see it, dang if it ain't guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me. She won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. She like mine, like me. She like mine.
Got it. Man, I need it. Water, tell her water. Need it, tell her water. Dollar, it's your daughter. She took. I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet you I put on a. See it. Put on them buses. Have it gone by the weekend. Water. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
it, things finna guap. I can't see it, things finna guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. Leave me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine.
Amstram, gram, piqué, piqué, collé, gram. Bourré, bourré, ratatam. Bisous, bisous, tous mes rageux. Instagram, gif et pix, post et like. IGTV qui dérape. Touché, collé, buzz néfaste. Pas de buzz, pas de buzz, pas de buzz. Ta clique sont de sortie, hey. Un décolleté leur suffit à inventer histoire sordide, hey. Pas de buzz, pas de buzz, pas de buzz. Le collet noir, Gucci. On fâche beau. Mon gilet jaune reste en backstage. Arrête le rap, t'es trop. Alerte attaque de troll, c'est trop louche. Je me clash parce que je suis trop lourde. C'est ma Twitter. Y'a des commentaires abusés. Pareil que je suis la cible. Je ne me sens pas visée, visée, visée. Moi je suis une go. Ouais j'ai pas de. Pourtant juste les. Et la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais pour un fit. Oh. Et la michto. Cherche mes dossiers Torachitos. J'ai jamais pour un fit. J'ai du pot dans ma. Mais c'est pas le rap, c'est pas ta matière. Je sais de quoi je parle, j'ai là la manière. Je sais que tu me traques, tu cours à ta perte. Je veux la réussite, la peur me harcèle. Faut de la vigilance que personne m'atteigne. Chacune des rumeurs résonne dans la scène. Tu cherches mes failles, demande à ta mère. Car oui, oui, elle m'écoute. Elle m'écoute avec ta sœur. Quand tu m'insultes, elle a le seum. Je l'inspire car je me défends seule. Oui, elle m'écoute. J'ai dû protéger mes.